Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Ryan, and today I want to talk a little bit about binding. So if you're watching this video, then you've probably already seen 1,000 videos on YouTube about binding. What this video is going to be is just a short tips and tricks video about the things that I've learned about binding. Whether it be from someone else on YouTube, or from the internet somewhere, or just something that I've learned on my own. It's just going to be small tips that will help with binding, or that are important when binding safely. So here we go, binder tips and tricks. The first thing that I'm going to say is there are two different kinds of binders basically. You have the full tank, which looks like this, and there is the tri-top, which is like this. I don't think that there's really that much of a difference between them. I think it's really personal preference. I think maybe if you're larger chested, then I would recommend the full tank one. That's the one that I use every day. I do not use the tri-top. I haven't in a very long time, and I just think that the full one is a lot more comfortable. Two of the most popular places to buy binders right now is probably Underworks and G2BC, I believe it's called. I personally have only bought binders from Underworks. I've been buying from them for maybe 7 years now because I used to cosplay and I would use a binder for my cosplays. I think they're very reliable. I'm told that the other one is also reliable. So if you are like me, who is only 5 feet tall, and you have a full length binder, then it probably goes down a little too far on you. Mine goes down to about here. And your binder probably rolls up a lot and ends up here by the end of the day. The best thing that you can really do about that is tucking it into your boxers, which is what I do, and also wearing a belt. What that does is just keep it in place and doesn't let the binder roll upwards, and you don't have to be fixing it every 5 minutes. I really prefer these types of belts where you can just pull it and make it tighter whenever you want, because when I feel that my binder is starting to come up or something, I just go like that and tighten it. So you probably shouldn't be swimming in a binder unless it's one of those special binders that are made so that you can swim in them. You probably shouldn't work out in a binder either if you're going to be sweating a lot, because when the binder gets wet, it gets tight and it gets hard to breathe and it gets hard to move and it's very annoying. You should never sleep in a binder. Do not sleep in a binder. Do not wear it for more than 8 hours, because then it will get hard to breathe, you will be uncomfortable. Just don't sleep in a binder. It's not fun and really, really bad for you. If you are putting on a binder and you're putting it over your head instead of stepping through it like some people do, I've learned to put deodorant on after you put the binder on, or else there will be deodorant all over your binder and it's not comfortable. Another thing that I've learned is if you are not out to your parents or your family and you do not do your own laundry and you are binding every single day, put bras in your hamper, because that is basically how I ended up coming out. My mom noticed that there were no bras in the wash because I was wearing a binder every single day and I was not wearing a bra. So that's a really important tip. If you are not out or you do not plan on coming out, just throw some bras in the hamper and just do that. I'm sure there's like thousands of YouTube videos where you can learn about binding, but this is just a little compilation of small tips and tricks that I have learned while binding or watching some of these videos about binding. So I hope that this video helps someone at least a little bit. So please remember to bind carefully, bind safely. Please do not wear your binder for more than 8 hours, do not sleep in your binder, and do not buy a binder that is too small. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped. Bind safely. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you guys. Bye.